were getting more black people on the show, and now he's gone. I can't do this now. And bring Jermaine back. So one of the things my mother and I constantly discuss on our daily talks is, did you watch the soaps? And one of the things that came up in conversation today was Damien, who his real name in real life is Jermaine. When my mom told me she knew Damien was going to get stabbed, she didn't know whether he was going to live or die. I was praying. Yes, I prayed for a soap opera. He would not get killed off. Because let's be honest, the lack of diversity on soap operas is horrendous. And the fact that I'm still watching these shows despite the diversity is being very hypocritical. I'm not going to sit here in front. So Jermaine, again, for those of you who have not been watching, he was the long lost brother of Nate, who Nate's dad had an affair with Damien's mom. Okay, her name is Amy. So, and for those of you, I loved Amy when she was on Half and Half. She was the bougie sister's mom. I love her character. I love her when she plays on anything, but I digress. So the point I'm trying to make is, my mom said, let's be real, let's break it down. I said, well, someone told me on TikTok that he had other movie roles. And she said, no, where she read it was a chemistry issue. And what I don't like about black characters or black shows is always a chemistry issue, why they feel a need to not put someone in, or is a budget issue, the show was too expensive. And when you hear about how much they spend on other shows that lack the same appeal or lack the same talent, and how much money they got compared to ours, is horrendous. And what bothers me is chemistry according to who? Because people are quick to say there was no chemistry there because you can't see this character with this particular character. And let's be real, he's a dark-skinned brother. And if you look at the cast of the black characters on even Bold and the Beautiful only got one black dude. One. Okay? They had Paris on there. Cindy pops in and out, but look at their complexion. Paris is the only dark-skinned person on there, and they keep her in, and she was on there for a hot little run, and they brought her out. Dr. Buckingham has a darker skin, and I hate to make this about colorism, but really look at the characters of Young and the Restless. Let's look at Lily, Devon, and Nate. Look at their complexion. Even Amy, the mother of Damien, who, sadly, she had a bad feeling about Damien going to Paris and didn't think he should go. And mind you, they just reunited their estranged relationship. Oh my gosh, this is going to be devastating for her. But the point I'm trying to make is, even if you look at Neil, God rest his soul, the great Christoph, Malcolm, who was Neil's brother, who was played by Shamar Moore. A lot of people don't know he was also played by Darius McCrary, who, for those of you who don't know, that was the infamous Eddie from Family Matters. I'm laughing because I watched the movie he was in, Kingdom Come. He was hilarious in that one. Oh my gosh. So the point I'm trying to make is his role didn't make it that long. You had Olivia, who is Nathan's mom, Drew's sister. She had a long-lasting role on the show, but all of a sudden she disappeared. It's like she couldn't stand without Drew. Her character couldn't stand alone without Drew. I didn't like that. But y'all, let's think about that. Why was he really taken off the show? I don't think it had nothing to do with movie roles. I don't think they knew from the beginning, I read somewhere else, that they knew from the beginning that they were going to take his character off the show because of the whole Kane thing. But my mom said no. They said it was a chemistry issue. And let's be real, that is not legit. So I think soap operas got to do a whole lot better with diversity. Bold and the Beautiful is a perfect example of the lack of diversity. You have the Asian characters and Luna, who just got, I don't think Luna's dead though. You have her mom, Poppy, and you have her aunt. I forgot what her name is, but she's Finn's mom. Okay. And then you have, remember Young and the Restless had a family, the Rosales family, where you had, I'm looking at names I don't remember, Arturo, who was the dirty conniving brother who was about to marry Abby. Then some stuff came out that he was doing that wasn't right. Remember at one time Arturo was sleeping with Nikki. Yeah, Nikki was getting her young love on. And love is not the word. Love, her young freak on. Then you had Ray, who he was married, and come to find out that Arturo was sleeping with his wife and got her pregnant. Then you had Lola, who came into town, and her and Kyle ended up being together. And that was, to me, that was the most perfect woman for Kyle. And he jacked it up by going to Summer. Really? They all eventually faded off the show. And it's like, finally we get some more color up on Young and the Restless, and y'all find a way to boot them off. Like, we got to do, soap operas got to do better with the diversity. And maybe they're doing it, they are allowed to do it because, number one, no one's holding them accountable. Number two, you have people like me that still watch the show despite the lack of diversity. But I need them to do better. But I was really looking forward to, even my mom, and if I said this already, I apologize for being repetitive. I recorded this video 3 times. My mom, when she realized that Damien was on the opening credits, oh my gosh, he's so handsome. He's so chocolate. He's a chocolate handsome man. Like, she was so excited. And they brought Amanda back. They did bring Amanda back, but it's not the same because Amanda's not going to get with anybody on the show that we know of. I don't see her romantically being involved with anyone as of yet because Devon is married to Abby. Nate is involved with Audrey, even though Audrey's about to blow it out up with that stuff she's doing with Kyle. I don't see that happening. But Jermaine, I wish there was a way that we could change this. Like, I wish there could be a miracle, and kids can't own so much money. Somehow they provide your body back. Because y'all know the craziest, freakiest things have happened on soap operas. I don't see why